Hello, welcome. Time to play more Path of Exile 2. Back at the Warrior and Sorceress builds. I do have a bell on my head now, though, and I am glowing. You see I'm glowing? See that shit?
He went to Elden Ring's land, Liurnia or whatever the
Look,
fuck.
yeah, I went to
And he
Liurnia.
put a bell on his head like
I'm
they
back.
do over there.
And look, I'm glowing and shit. It's just like Elden Ring. I got a buff on.
A giant hammer. He's like, I'm back from Liurnia. I have a big hammer. That's what they do there. And a bell helmet. What they do there.
And so what is
Meanwhile,
this? See this glowing shit, though?
Yep.
Let me tell you about that. I overlooked the skill because the name is terrible. It's called Time of Need. I was like, I don't need anyone's help.
Such a weak sounding spell.
Yeah. So what it does is it's every 11.1 seconds, which is like 11.1. That's made for me. This is someone. It wasn't 11. It's 11.1. Someone's paying attention. You know. And I was like, holy shit! I have to use this because of the 11.1. You know. No, that's not why. Because it's every 11.1 seconds, I get 166 life. So it's just kind of like a life regen that's kind of staccato. It's like very, you know, there's gaps between. You know that musical term in that one Doom map we were talking about, staccato?
Yep.
Where it's like a machine gun. It's like the anyways. So I use fast forward on it though, which turns the 11.1 seconds into 7.77 seconds.
I'm about to put your head through a stucco wall, motherfucker. A wall made out of staccato.
7.7, 7.77. 11.1 becomes 7.77. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So every 7.7 seconds, I have this glow. I heal 166, and it removes all curses and elemental ailments, like ignite and freeze and whatever the fuck. So just in general, I gain life. And then I also convinced you to do a few things. I convinced you to attach vitality and clarity to one of your... because I also was using... so I was using Herald of Ash, and I switched to Time of Need, and I also switched to another one called Wind Dancer. So actually, let me show this, and then I'll show your thing real quick, okay? So Wind Dancer was another one, which all you need is any martial weapon. I had to find these gems. They were in, like, the parts where you're cutting it, and you have to go show all gems, you know? It's weird. Well, Time of Need was suggested to me, but Wind Dancer wasn't so much, so I had to look. It's a spirit gem thing. 30 spirit reserved, and gain a stage every 1.4 seconds, which gives 17% more evasion rating. You can gain up to 3 stages. So my evasion rating, when you look at it, is 42%. But it's normally only, if I turn it off, if I turn this Wind Dancer off, and I look at my evasion rating, it's only 27%. So if I turn it on, and then I look at it, it'll go up 32, 37, 42. So it gives you quite a bit of evasion rating. And if you get hit, then there's an explosion and it goes down, but then it goes back up. But then the explosion, like, is good to tell that you got hit, for one, so you can know you have to roll and run away. And it damages them. And then also, in order to get some evasion, because if you add more evasion, you need to have some evasion to add more too, right? So, like, if it was buffing and didn't have any evasion to begin with, it wouldn't do anything. So I had to switch my chest armor. Instead of an armor, I switched it to an armor with armor and evasion, not just armor. And my life, the other one had 80-something life on it, so my max life went down. I'm at like 900 now instead of 9, whatever. I had like almost 1,000. But my evasion went up a lot, and my armor went down like 100. So, but then I got even more armor from my helmet, which I had this helmet, which had a 30 armor, which gave like 20 strength, and I finally was able to switch it with this one because this one gives also plus 10 strength. I don't think I have enough strength if I remove this. I can't use my hammer. But with this, I was actually finally able to remove that helmet. And I didn't need that rage thing that the helmet did anymore because I have this passive gem here, which gives me 1 rage on melee hit. I just need some sort of a source of gaining a rage on hit because that makes it so any hit keeps the timer from going down. Which, what I realized, slams don't count as hits because they do area of effect. And area of effects don't hit. Or do they hit? Maybe they hit. Actually, I'm confused about that now. And so then, I don't know if these work on it. Wind, Expanse and Wind Wave. I haven't actually seen these work. I was trying to test them. But so basically, with that, that's 30 spirit. This is 30 spirit. And then I can't use Herald of Ash, which I wish I could. But, so then I also can't use any of those things like Clarity, Vitality, Accuracy, or Precision, I think it's called. But so I convinced SiRiUS to do it, but in order to do it, he had to switch his chest armor. So can you show me your armor?
This ended up being better than what I was wearing.
Alright, so that thing is a little bit lower. Yours had like 130 energy shield total, and you also had like 80 life or something. This one only has 27 life. A little bit lower energy shield, but it has 31 to spirit, and I think yours had 15 cold resist. This one's 6 to fire and 7 to chaos. So you went down in all of your defenses, but you gained 31 spirit, which lets you put on vitality and clarity, which gives you life regen and mana regen. Clarity gives you quite a bit of mana regen. It's worth it if you want mana regen. I don't know if you need. You didn't go down that much in defenses, is the thing about it. You know.
You really do need mana regen with this new lightning ball that I just got.
And then, what else did you do? You got...
You gave me a super ring.
Oh yeah, I just random rolled that. That just dropped on the ground, and I did a orb of alchemy on it that you gave me. So, 10% fire damage, 89 to max life. You had a cast speed ring that you removed in place of it.
Yes,
so.
But the lightning ball don't cast that fast anyway. Unlike the lightning bolt staff, where
this
I would go cast.
And you lost some... No, you gained life and 32 resistances, so... And you also put on a new fire spell. Show me that.
Yes, so... I have Firestorm.
Which rains flaming bolts over the targeted area, ignites enemies in front of you, ignited enemies in front of you, or... consumed to fuel the firestorm. Oh, you're supposed to use firewall and that together. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because I could do that.
It makes it more potent.
Things I have on there are concentrated effect. This is concentrated. The size of it.
It's the whole screen ridiculous. Already. Yeah.
Before it took up the entire screen, which is just too much. That's plenty big enough. You want to have a kind of an area where it's hitting a lot of enemies over and over versus the entire screen and it's barely hitting any of them, right?
Yeah, because like it's hitting all over but them, and every once in a while one finally hits an enemy or something. Yeah. I wish you could make it even more concentrated.
This thing though, it's doing more than it normally would, right? Because of the spell echo.
Right. So try it out.
Actually takes spell echo off.
I think it's double length. It's twice, yeah. I can't tell.
Is this thing just the same?
Sorry, can you do it again with the spell echo?
That might be a worthless gem on there.
Did you see how I got cast again there? See, watch it actually cast. Do it again. Or did I not see it there? Okay. Now I'm trying. Or maybe not. I thought I heard a whoosh sound or something. Can you read the skill? Sorry, the support gem. Can you read the support gem? Spell echo. Supported spells echo once. Supported skills have 30% less cast speed. Echoes. Supported spells have 30%. What is? Supported spells that affect an area around you or target location. Causes the effects to happen again after a short delay. Cannot support channeling skills or remote skills, but you were able to support it, so it works.
Is it basically just recasting it within the first second or two, so then it just kind of overlays and has actually more?
That's like
more little fireballs.
That's what I can't tell. Like, I can't tell that. I can't visually tell.
Try to count like roughly Try to get a rough count of how many fireballs are flying.
That's what I was trying. I know, right?
Let's try without it.
I'll zoom in a concentrated area and then you do it. Okay. Is this with or without?
Without. Let me do it one more time. Oh, like 30, 35 or something.
Fuck, I can't count that fast.
Let me do it. Let me do it again.
Yeah, like
Actually,
30.
more like 40 plus, I would say. No?
Okay, well, I mean, we'll be able to tell if it's double pretty easily,
okay.
so. That was like half. What the fuck? What?
I don't think this gem's doing shit. It was the same amount. Literally, like, it's not changing the amount.
It's not working, I don't think.
Oh, I think we gotta put a different gem on there. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn. What can I put on there? I'll have to swap it out back in town, but something that does more damage, or does scatter shot work on that one? Or I don't think those work on that type.
So.
Nope. Unleash works on it. I will just test it briefly. Let's see if that actually does more. Alright, ready?
Hold on. People asking, what support gems should I use? Controlled Destruction and Elemental Focus. Concentrate Effects.
So there you go.
Elemental Focus and Controlled Destruction. Controlled Destruction is the one where you can't critical. Does Unleash do more? Show me the Unleash.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Oh,
Here's
okay.
2 Unleashes on there. Literally the same shit.
Definitely not doing anything.
Why would they allow you to socket these? Literally doing nothing. So stupid. Well, good thing we found this shit out. You can have Spell Echo back. Stick it up your ass.
Saying proliferate, ignite, immolate, these kind of things.
It takes minion packs.
The mental focus, concentrated effect, cruelty, intensify, unleash. Some person said unleash here, but I don't think he's fucking understands that he's never.
I think he's tested it.
I don't think he's fucking tested it. Yeah.
Just from a visual check, it does not do it.
It sounds good on paper.
Yeah.
You know.
These are the things they're going to review in the final version and be like, this actually didn't do anything, and then they're going to change the. Just watch. They're going to change that. It's not going to be supported.
So.
Or they're going to change it so it does actually twice the amount.
Let me show another thing I wanted to show for my character real quick. So the shockwave totem, I realized a few things. When I was switching... First of all, when I was switching precision, I noticed that the DPS wasn't changing on all of the skills. It was only changing on, like, my mace strike. And the reason is because this actually hits a target, and all of my other things are slams, which have AoEs. And AoEs just hit anything that's standing on them. There's no accuracy involved. It's just, are they on it or not? So then, I don't need precision, I realized, at all. I don't need accuracy, actually, that much at all, other than for my mace strike, which I kind of do need it, I guess, a little bit. But it's not that important in the grand scheme of things, you know? But so then I also realized that when I was reading Shockwave Totem, it said, raises a totem, slams the ground, jagged ground erupts when hit by this slam. It itself does not create any jagged ground. So it's talking about any jagged ground. So how do you create jagged ground? Is with earthquake. This puts jagged ground on the ground. And I was using this fast forward gem to make it happen faster, the earthquake, so that way the damage would happen sooner from the earthquake. Because I thought, oh, the sooner it happens, the more, the more that this will happen right there. Oh, that actually happened to exactly do the double. 25% chance to do a double aftershock. You see how it did twice?
Yeah.
But so instead, I actually put time of need fast forward, because in that way I get that heal every 7 seconds. And then now I do, look at this, if I put a totem down, look at the shock on it. And now watch when I put the earthquake down, and then I do a totem. See that extra, like...
Yeah.
It's blowing up the jagged ground created by the earthquake. And I can do 2 totems. Now they're like blowing up the jagged ground over and over. See how it's just like way more... And then the earthquake double aftershock, like just boom, 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 like everything's exploding. Just because I read the skills, I figured out how to make them go boom, 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 instead of just boom, you know?
Yeah, I think there's a lot going on in this game where people are just still figuring out what works or actually doesn't work.
I don't know.
Special things that work.
If I spent like 8 hours on this a day, I would probably would have known that already. But, you know, people have... You know, or if I spent time looking at guides or something like that, would be probably another way to do it. And then I also did... So I made the earthquake last longer with persistence, so that way the jagged ground is there longer, so that way my totems are covered for longer. And then I also made it bigger. The armor breaker, I got this demolisher on there, which makes it break faster, and the corrosion and venom. I tried to do some stuff with armor breaking with another method using seismic cry, and I didn't end up liking it because I don't do enough damage with it. But basically, you can get it to armor break anytime you heavy stun something. So if I can stun harder, I'd be able to do it, but I can't quite do it. And that's it. Actually, I ended up just going back to... Oh, and my totems, they do lacerate, so they cause bleeding. And they also take martial tempo, which speeds up how fast they do their explosions. With 2 of them. And I actually ended up re-specializing all my points in my tree. They go totems hard over here and totems hard here for totem placement speed, totem damage, and the placement speed made it so I didn't have to actually socket that gem for placement speed. Places fast enough now, I think, on its own without that. And then I just got more damage this way with another gem. And then I hit him, and this attack will do extra damage to bleeding enemies, so they work together. It's all working together now. All together. Hey, wait, so what's your lightning orb thing?
So we're still working on that. So you had me put an arcane tempo on there to test it.
Oh.
But I don't think it's worth it because look how fast my mana goes down for just 1 orb.
Oh, I was just having you put the arcane tempo on there to see how the orb of storms was working.
Okay, yeah.
Which we kind of figured it out. I think it's not working with Unleash and stuff. I don't think that it shoots more than 1. That's what you need to test. Can you put an Orb of Storms down? And then shoot those things out of it? I think you need enemies to test it. No?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, let's find some enemies.
And this door... Maybe not the best place to do it.
Every time you shoot it, does it?
I shoot it away from them.
Exalted Orb, yoink.
Oh, look at that.
Gold Amulet.
It's hard to tell because, like, let me put one down. Is this thing hitting him? I'm shooting it away. Yeah, it's hitting him. Look at that. Every time I shoot one. Every time I shoot one, it even away from him, it's hitting him.
So
actually,
then,
that was nice that there's a heavy there. We could see that it was doing it in each hit.
So you can see it now, but now the question is, how does it work with Unleash and Scatter Shot? Does it actually shock 3 times? I don't think it does. And then the other question is, does that matter? Because would you be able to... You don't want to gimp it, you know? Like, what's one, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, you still want to do the max damage with Bolt Lightning anyways, so...
This Arcane Tempo, does it work on Firestorm? And is it good on Firestorm? What does it actually do?
See if it makes the DPS go up, first of all, when you put it on there. And just 25% cast speed.
Oh, it means I could just cast it faster. Well, that's kind of good.
You need it on something that you can actually... Can you layer that more than one? You can't even do that, can you?
Yeah, yes, you can. It's a lot of mana.
I don't think you can.
I don't think it needs any more cast speed though, honestly, because
I don't
can
think
cast it plenty fast
I
enough.
literally don't think you can layer it. Can you look at your
Look at my mana being used as I do it each. Oh, it doesn't layer. Oh,
Yeah, it's like it's.
that's what you're saying.
Can you mouse over Firestorm? The skill. Limit one Firestorm. Answered. Question answered.
Oh, you need that limit one. What's the limit one?
Overabundance. Green gem.
Didn't I just put that on something?
I think you put it away.
I thought I did put it on something.
There? Ingenuity? That's the faster... No, I think you put it away. And you didn't end up liking it. It's a green gem. It's green.
I did put it away. Okay, let's put that on there when we're back at base.
I'll just go back to base. It's fast.
I'll just take it. Alright, take it. We'll take anything else that might go on there.
Wait, so...
Bring me an uncut skill gem, you beast. Ye beast. It's beast with an E at the end. Beast. Ye beast.
I wanted a dash on one of my letters. I get a little dash.
Gem beast. We're about to test if more lightning strikes happen on an enemy as 9 orbs fly out at one time. But you can tell on a heavier enemy right away because if his health is being zapped fast, you know.
Hey, Jerry.
But I don't think so.
Jerry puts us back with the 100 spirit chest armor. Now we have a 50 and a 101 version of it. So
okay.
Spellico, Arcane Tempo. Neither of these work for you?
For what?
Spellico, and Arcane Tempo. You don't want those?
Arcane Tempo we just tried.
Alright, I'm putting them
Or was
away.
that Arcane Surge? We just tried it.
I'm putting them away.
Bring me that other thing they're just talking about that I already forgot about.
That I already forgot about. There's a green gem.
Overabundance, was it?
Overabundance, yes. Wait.
And bring me an uncut skill gem.
Support skills have +1 to limit. Wait, so that means you need overabundance and unleash? Oh, you need one of those gems to increase the number of things.
I can just cast it twice that way.
I know, but you need one of those things that gets so you can have a third one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that you can take advantage of the unleash and then the scatter shot or no, that we weren't.
That
even
doesn't work on this type.
Okay. What else you wanted? You wanted a uncut.
Uncut skill gem just to check what else might go on there. But overabundance is probably the one.
Like we don't have any support. We don't have any uncut support gems.
Oh.
We've used
shit.
every single one of
There's a
them.
bunch in there though. What else might go on Firestorm? Just look through them real quick.
Oh, of the existing ones we have. Okay.
Yeah. What else might work? What else might do extra damage? Something.
The minion pact you're already using on something, right?
I already have it here. I can test it. It does take it. Yes.
Fire infusion you're using. That's attacks. Never mind. That doesn't work for you. Eternal flame, ignite duration, reduction.
I mean, yeah, those are probably decent. Add a little bit of damage, but I'm looking for big damage.
The arcane surge. Gain arcane surge for 8 seconds after spending total of 100% of your maximum mana.
Probably just need a tier 2. A gem.
What's
tier
the mana
2,
cost for? What's the mana cost on it? What's the mana cost on it?
What's the mana cost on this?
Yeah.
102.
Or I'm sorry, I mean the Wait. Oh, never mind. Yeah, 102. So because this arcane surge stuff might work for you now that I'm gonna bring arcane surge because I think now that you're actually using more mana, your arcane surge would activate for you more often, so it might actually work for you. Does acceleration speed it up? We can just test these things.
I might speed up the spell, so it might do more damage faster. That might be cool.
That's what I wonder. I wonder if it'll make it so that fireballs will come down faster. All right, I'm coming.
That'd be a fantastic one, actually. And with a third gem slot, I would do like acceleration plus
Here you go.
arcane surge, you know, and then even better. Overabundance and
Hey, where the fuck did you
acceleration.
go? What?
I'm here in this. You didn't go to your portal. What? Because your portal's right here.
Oh, I did use the... Oh, fuck. Oh, just send me a portal. You send me a portal. I used the teleport to you, but that just takes you to the area near last checkpoint.
I see.
Alright, so here I am. Here you go.
Have gifts for me.
So you can try Arcane Surge. What's on your ball lightning?
Scatter shot. Unleash, so it does 9 instead of 1, and then consider casting 40% more damage. Yeah, a small cost of cast speed.
Then when you switched it, does it say the DPS goes up or down? The last one?
On the last one? Yeah, it goes up.
Okay. Yeah, because that one uses the most mana, doesn't it?
Actually, that's funny is the mana does not get used any more than normal.
What's the one that uses the most mana of all your spells? Mass over down at the bottom right, the mana cost of all your spells. 99 for ball lightning, 68 for that, 94 for orb storms. Ice snow is 77, sigil power that doesn't use any. Conductivity 170.
That one, even though we've already reduced it.
Okay, and then lightning bolt doesn't use anything. Firestorm 102. Wait, so
All pretty similar.
where
except
is
for this one.
where is that one? The conductivity. Remove that inspiration one, which whatever the one that lowers the cost. Yeah, remove that. And because you only curse like once in a while, right? Put Arcane Surge on that shit. I want to see that. Put Arcane Surge on it.
Let's see how much mana it uses now if I do it.
Yeah.
It uses most of my bar.
Yeah, so look at read Arcane Surge.
Oh, okay.
Or gain Arcane Surge for 8 seconds after spending a total of 100% of your maximum mana on supported skills. So use it twice and you gain Arcane Surge. Let's see it.
What does Arcane Surge do exactly?
Read that. Read it. Read Arcane Surge. Yeah. You have to hold down Alt and then mouse over Arcane Surge. 10% more cast speed and 20% more mana regen.
Why is that good for me?
You don't like cast speed and mana regen?
I'm currently not really using cast speed with this setup. Because to use cast speed, I'd be doing this.
No, it still helps because you stop. It takes you less time to cast it. It still helps in that regard.
Okay, but what I'm kind of doing with Orb Storms is letting it build up the Unleash to 2.
What does this have to, what does this have to do with
it over and over?
What does this have to do with Unleash?
I was saying I'm not casting so frequently.
I know. I'm saying it would help you get it out faster, so you can start moving faster. It helps you get it down. Your cast speed always helps. I don't know. When you say something like, I'm not currently using cast speed, it sounds really dumb. Sorry, but that's just what that is. It's like, I'm not currently using cast speed.
I guess I'm mistaking the way cast speed. I'm thinking it means like how fast you could shoot out the orbs in a row.
It reduces, look, mouse over any of your skills, and it'll say, like, how long it takes to do it.
Cast time. Oh, so it's actually reducing the cast time?
Yeah. So, like, mouse over your skills at the bottom right, where your skills are, down there. Cast time, 1 second. That becomes faster. And, like, on all of your skills, you have a time. How long it takes to cast the skills. So what's the longest casting one? Firestorm's 1. What's Firewall? 0.7. Orberstorm 0.5. They're all pretty fast. The 1 second ones are the... You know, if you stop for 1 second every time you shoot a ball of lightning, you could die in that 1 second.
Okay, well, let's see if I removed it just to check.
But the point is,
difference.
I'm just saying, like, Arcane Surge is good, like, and it gives you mana regen, And like, what was the thing you swapped out? The mana cost. So it's like,
Yeah.
try to just, for fuck's sake, can we just have you do a goddamn arcane surge? You don't have to use it. I just want to see the fucking arcane surge, because every other person who's watching this will probably end up using it, even if you don't. I want to see how often, when your arcane surge goes off. You have to use the skill that you have put arcane surge on, which is the curse. So how many times do you have to cast the curse to make it do the surge?
2 times.
It's like doing it every time.
Oh, it's doing it every time. Okay, let's let it cool down. Oh yeah, it does do it every time. Holy shit. Okay, so it does work immediately.
So then there comes a question of like, well, does it fill up fast enough? Because the arcane surge makes your mana refill faster too. But it ends up like using up all your mana. You know? So maybe that's not...
I'm checking the times that it's reduced the casting, you know? Yeah, 0.1 second.
You mean 1 down to 0.1 or whatever?
0.93, and then it goes, I believe, to 1.09, 1.03. 0.1 second difference.
I mean, the other thing what you were using was you're just lowering the cost of it, so...
Yeah.
I think people are looking for ways to increase their damage, and Arcane Surge is one way to increase your damage. The fact that you don't think that's useful is just weird to me. But if you know, the only downside I see to it is like, if you run into a fight and then you start off with a curse and suddenly you use it and then now you don't have enough mana to do your skills.
Yeah, I don't know if I like it. Maybe if I had more mana later on, but need to invest some points into the passive tree to get more mana.
Yeah. Alright, so then another one is acceleration. Let's test this one on fire. Oh, and then also overabundance. But I wanted you just to test acceleration first.
Oh, it doesn't take it. Oh.
Ah, okay, well, fuck that.
Disappointing. Doesn't take overabundance either. Oh my god.
Oh, so you can't even increase its limit? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But what is good on this thing? Just more fire damage type stuff?
Maybe that.
That does work. What does that do?
Increased critical chance on first hit, basically.
Okay. This is definitely the one that's going to be hitting him first, because this is the one that reaches them first on the screen.
Yeah.
For me. Is there anything else we were going to try switching? No, I think that was it for now. I'll give you these back. Unfortunate.
Damn, those are the ones I was thinking of trying.
Okay.
So, by the way,
I really need to find a level 2 gem.
Speaking of Arcane Surge, though, let's look at your passive tree. And I mean, by passive tree, I mean your ascendancies. Your ascendancy stuff. Look at the... So you got this elemental storm thing, which is pretty cool, especially now that you can have it happen every 3.8 seconds instead of every 5 seconds. Look what the other thing does. The next part of it. It has even more cooldown recovery rate, 150% more. I think it's going to put it to like 1 second or something like that, or 1.5.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be happening all the time. But let's look at this other side of your tree on the left side. I think it's like the big one, the 4 one. Yes, that one. You have Arcane Surge. I mean, SiRiUS doesn't care for that so much. But
should I just switch this one over to this?
Well, so what does that do, though? Does that sound good to you? As a non-arcane surge...
Every spell will cast faster, I guess.
as a non-arcane.
Without having to initiate it in any way.
Yeah, it's
just
like,
at all times.
It's just on all the time. Faster mana regen. But then the advantage is actually the next node, in the final node in that branch. It's that one. Increased effect of Arcane Surge on you per 15 maximum mana. 1% increased effect. So, how much mana do you have?
So, 150 is 10. 300 is 20. So like 25% increased.
How much mana do you have?
23, 24.
437? It's like 450 basically.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
30%.
Like 25%.
Yeah. Alright, that's pretty good. And then that's increased on top of the 10.
Yeah.
So then it's actually
really
like
good.
Almost 40% increased attack speed. And it's on all the time. But so now, the thing is, if you get that, you have to get the 2 before it. So that means you're never going to be in this situation where you have this force of will and like you have to try and figure out how to activate it. So you're never going to need that Arcane Surge gem, is my point. What's the point of this one?
I
mean, it's still pretty good.
We gotta do the trials and get these extra 2 ascendancy points, so...
Yeah, alright, we'll do that.
We can do this.
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, I guess...
Or do you want to do the... you know what? I want to do this...
Sure
I want to do
this
this next area, the Black Chambers, because... we've lost Alva, who's the gambling lady. And we gotta get her back, and I feel like if we do this, we're gonna get her back. And I also have the feeling that we're gonna unlock, like... the town on this side of the portal. I don't... Maybe that'll never happen, but maybe... I don't know. I just want to... Let's do the Black Chambers.
A little annoying, I have to go through the gate on top of teleporting back every time.
Well, what's weird is how if I teleport to you using that blue spiral thing on your icon or whatever, and then I open my portal, it takes me straight to here. You know?
Oh, okay.
Isn't that weird? So if I go to your world, it'll take me straight back to my realm, but if you're going through yours, you have to do the weird double portal thing. It's very weird.
Let's quickly just stash stuff.
Alright, I put everything away. So I have these inscribed ultimatum, chimeral inscribed ultimatum. Maybe we should try that shit.
What is it? What is that?
Just the ultimatum, you know, for the trials, but we gotta do it after. Either we do the trials now or we do the Black Chambers, but I think we should do Black Chambers.
Now, if you go to the waypoint thing, can you just select it, or no? It's not selectable here, is it?
I don't know. I like how this is drained now, and like you can see that shit down there.
Because now we're in the apex of filth. We're in the current times.
Well, I mean, but I think wasn't there water before or something? When you walk across this bridge, there's water below.
Yeah.
I don't even have a portal over here. I don't even have a waypoint over here. I just realized.
Yes, you can't go to the past area from there, so
Nice.
to the gate.
Gateway, alright. Now from
this
here.
Waypoint.
This waypoint.
Do this waypoint.
I want like a town over here, don't you think, in this area?
Yes.
Alright, so to Black Chambers. Find Doriani in the Black Chambers. And in here is Doriani the Royal Thaumaturge.
What is that word? I've heard that word. I never looked it up in my life. Thaumaturge. Thaumaturge.
In ancient Egypt, priests were often regarded as thaumaturges, wielding their knowledge of rituals and incantations to influence natural and supernatural forces. These practices were aimed at protecting the pharaoh, ensuring a successful harvest, or even controlling the weather. So it's basically
fancy
shaman,
witch doctor.
the shaman, witch doctor,
Fancy shaman, yes. Now I was going to test on some of these enemies the orb of storms by shooting away from them. Yeah. It's like I tried to place it, but I misclicked. Okay, there we go.
Crush them!
And an enemy near me.
Right here.
Come on, thaumaturge. I think it's just doing one shock. Yeah, just one. Yeah. Not doing any extra. As you can tell there.
So that means like the shitty part isn't those. The shitty part is Orb of Storms with those. The Orb of Storms works a lot better with Lightning Bolt. Because Lightning Bolt, you're constantly shooting. It's going like pew, 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 pew. And then that's like helping Orb of Storms go pew, 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 pew.
The better thing to put on Orb of Storms is the not chain but minion pact. It's definitely not chaining, is it?
I don't know. Oh,
I don't think it was chaining.
I mean, I think it will, but it's chains 5 times by default, and then when you add chain to it, it goes +1 and plus 100%. So that's +1 makes it 6, and then plus 100% makes it 12. So chains 12 times. The question is, are the enemies still alive by then? Oh look, we have a rare here. He's gonna need full totems.
I'm not ready.
His name is Gravestone? What is his name?
Gravel
Scrape.
Gravel scrape.
Gravel scrape.
He scrapes the gravel. I don't know, he sounds kind of beta. Moving that gravel. That's just like an outdoor carpet muncher. A gravel scraper.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Exalted orbs. I'm getting
Regal Orb.
get those off.
Regal Orb.
Very nice, very nice. Regal orbs.
There's some belt dropped back here for you.
I grabbed it. Do you have another wisdom scroll?
Yes.
Thank you. The belt. Ooh, whoa. 97 to max life belt. 10 to strength. 89 to mana. 4.2 to life regen. It's just a really high life.
Living the high life.
I'm going for the armor though instead of life right now. My armor is 52%. So if I switch it, let's test that actually. My armor's 52 and I switch this belt. 45% and my life goes to over 1,000. So I gain 100 life. Is that worth the 45% reduction to 52? And I also have another charm slot. So it gives me strength and life regen. I'm gonna maybe switch to this belt. Because like the life regen will help me actually. That's my only life regen I have, I just realized.
There's some crazy
and the
stuff
10
going on
strength
here.
will help me like not use this helmet, but I mean I do want it. Alright, I'm coming. The doors or what?
Just look
holy
above here.
shit.
It's crazy. The hell are these things? There's some alien stuff going on here. This is no longer just like normal Egyptian type stuff. This is crazy.
Crush them!
I like when you shoot in the like the 9. I like how they group up and look like one giant orb. Way more than the frost bolts. Look better.
Yes.
But so this jacket here is evasion rating energy shield hybrid.
You want to try and roll it?
Do you care for that kind of stuff? Do you want to try and switch your shit to not just energy shield, but evasion rating and energy shield?
I think I could try, but I think I needed to increase my dexterity, lower my intelligence, increase dexterity for those kind of armors. I could try it, but it's definitely gonna be off video.
So if you had an evasion one, it'd be like 80 dexterity, but this one is, because it's hybrid, is 45 dex, 45 int. But I know
it's not that far.
But I know your dex is like 20 or something. So
yeah, but that's not super far. That's reasonable.
So it's much easier to reach the hybrid requirements than the full, you know? So I don't think you'll ever go full evasion, but you might go energy shield evasion. Hybrid.
Yeah. I didn't realize that casting this thing was free, because that's part of my staff.
Oh yeah.
So that just does extra fire damage, I believe, and... Or what does this thing actually do? What is this actually doing? Sigil of Power. 13% more spell damages per stage. How do you increase the stages again?
For Sigil of Power, it's just you have to do enough stuff.
I see.
What
mana use required.
What does it actually say?
Right?
What does it actually say on it? Let's read it. It says, gain a stage when you spend a total of 50% of your maximum mana. So actually, also your curse would help with that.
Yeah.
Having a high cost curse would help with that. I mean, not making it cheaper. But then it's like you need a bunch more mana regen.
Yes. Oh, I'm out of mana. Holy shit, I'm fully out of mana.
What if you put that... What did I still... Oh, I put it away. Huh. Arcane Surge!
Good thing I have fast mana regen, because when I run out of mana, at least I have a way to recharge slowly. Whoa! Did you see that? Look on the cadaver.
Whoa, we got cut in half?
What the fuck? This is some alien shit. This is no way. This is just Egyptian type stuff. I mean, I know we're not we're in a different world in this game, but
that's the whole thing. Is that's been, you know, the Anunnaki, the aliens, the fucking visiting the Egyptians. That's like that's a whole common conspiracy theory.
When I first saw it, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that actually. That corpse. Screenshot this shit. It's disturbing. Yeah, as soon as I saw this area, I was like, this does not look like normal Egyptian type stuff right here. This is crazy. It looks alien immediately. Look at an alien ship.
Level up. Level up. Wait, can I get a screenshot back there with that corpse? It's disturbing. Get a corpse shot.
I thought there'd be more, but it's the only one.
Here's Neo. This one is Neo. Now, yeah. Can you stand actually between me and it? Yeah, right there. Yeah, right. Yeah, perfect. Yes, there we go. Like, look at this corpse. It's fucking disturbing. There's the brain.
It's like a laser that cut it. It wasn't even a knife, it was a laser.
Cat, behave. Cat, get over here. Cat, screenshots. Meow. Cat's like, hi. There we go. Perfect. Got it.
One thing that still puzzles me in this game to this day is like, when am I exactly gaining mana flask and health flask charges, you know? It's never quite clear. It's just sometimes it happens, but it's never quite clear to me.
I think it's killing enemies, yo.
I know, but like, how many? And like, I don't get it. It's like, you're killing enemies and nothing, and then suddenly I got some charges. It's weird.
It just says refill at wells or by killing monsters. Yeah, it doesn't say how many monsters.
Fool, there is no time for this.
Wait, hold on, what is that?
Siri will soon
Why is he yelling? Why are you angry?
Cease your assault.
Why is he
Not sure.
angry? Alright, totem damage time.
Because I opened this door, probably.
Tell him what, ask him what he thinks of more totem damage.
He's like, no, I don't approve. Look at all the corpses. Wow.
What?
Corpses. Yeah, this
Oh,
is
shit.
like the Matrix.
Oh.
Yeah, they're feeding off the bio corpses. It's crazy. These are not screenshots.
For
These
fuck's
are
sake. Come back here.
these are dark screenshots.
Come down here. Come down here.
What?
I was on your screen, for fuck's sake. I can't can't do screenshots like that. I was like, it's perfect. It's perfect. God damn it! Stand in the same spot.
But I thought screenshots being taken in the game, not.
I don't
not
actually
an
take
OBS,
screenshots.
whatever.
I just fucking stand there and I wait for 2 seconds. I can clip it out from the video later.
Oh, that's what you
Can you
mean by
stand-
screenshot.
can you go
I'm
up-
taking actual.
Can you stand
Steam
closer? Can you
screenshots.
stand here? Closer to the wall, as close to the wall as you can get. Shadows covering the corpse. Thank you. There you go. That's the spot. That's the spot you're standing. Yep. There we go. Come on, cat. Okay, screenshot. What ching. You know? I'm not actually taking screenshots. Alright,
I see.
alright, I'll do it. F12. There you go. There's a screenshot. Or
I've been taking actual ones for this game. It looks pretty good. I'll put them up on Steam.
there, I took a screenshot using my ShareX. Bam. I like ShareX. There's always a
You
program.
convinced me to use it as well. I
just-
now also use it.
I discover programs sometimes where I'm like, that's the program I discovered that year, you know? ShareX, you can do GIF, MP4,
Crush them!
region capture. So if you have a big monitor, you only want to take a screenshot of a small area of it, which you basically need if you have like a 4K monitor. You never want to take a full screenshot of a 4K monitor. That's kind of pointless, you know? I mean, you still can do that. That's control print screen for me to do the full one. But for the most part, you want to do region capture, and then it has things like auto snapping to windows and inner bevels of windows as well. It's really smart at figuring out. And then you can have custom size snapping and all this other shit. It's really good, and the fact that you can do it with a video, and you can make a GIF from it, or GIF. I mean, sorry, I said GIF.
I think a lot of people say GIF.
I know.
No, you don't like it, but it's unfortunately the way it is.
Hey.
I can get away with quite a bit, like right there, without having a mana recharge available. I can get away with quite a bit. Sometimes when I would have to do cast fire as well, but it's like, you know, it's decent.
They're so dead. Feel powerful again.
I need more time.
And I'm sure not gaining any fucking charges, though. I don't understand why.
Crush them!
It is odd how little charges I'm gaining.
Look, he's rolling. We gotta. If only they had that technology. It's funny how, like, you know, the wheel, like, they were milking that technology for like hundreds, thousands of years.
Many centuries.
That's all they were doing. They're like, you know, and I thought about this the other day. I was thinking about chariots. I was thinking about how, like, chariots were eventually phased out. Why? Because they probably aren't actually that effective, right? So why the fuck did they have chariots then in the first place? Because they were obsessed with
All they could come up with at the time.
they were obsessed with wheels. They were a wheel.
see.
They were a wheel culture. Everything was wheel, like wagons. They're like, hey, look, we got wheels. We can have slaves. We can move giant pyramid stones now with wheels and slave labor. You know?
Got that wheel technology.
Yeah. The wheel has spent a very long time being at the forefront of technology.
That's just simple design, really. Here's wheel. It's a circle. It took a long time to figure out from square and triangle
And
to
then
make circle.
one of the main-
Eventually, they got circle.
Look at this freak over here. What the fuck? One of the things they did with wheels is they made them lighter by hollowing them out and putting spokes on them. You know, that's why wheels have spokes, like on wagons and shit.
Oh yeah, the first wheel would have just been a big round piece of wood
Heavy.
with no hollow. Just
Stone.
heavy,
I would think stone even. Like
primitive.
yeah, no wood probably. You're right. Yeah, round wooden thing. Yeah. Same thing with shields too. By the way, shields would be like a big wooden thing, and then eventually became like braced on the inside. You know, and then they have like a hide front thing covered with metal reinforcement. So much boom boom. Let's zoom out a bit. It's almost too close for these big booms. This is the advanced oak great hammer. That's the type of weapon. Advanced oak great hammer. What's so advanced about it? Increased stun buildup.
Almost as advanced as a wheel.
Why are these advanced iron greaves? What? Why is everything here advanced? Advanced iron greaves. Why are they advanced? What does that mean? Wait a minute. Advanced wrap sandals. Wait, something weird is going on here, yo. We've seen it. We've seen these things before. I think this advanced thing is something new, yo. I think we're getting the new tier of items that are lower tier, but now this is like a higher version of them. So does it make sense? Like, so I have this hammer here called... the name of this hammer I didn't realize was Miracle Batter Crumbling Maul. The Miracle Batter.
That's funny.
Crumbling Maul is the type though. So that means that this is a late tier mace type called Crumbling Maul. And now I'm starting to get like very early, like Oak Great Hammer. It was one of the earliest tiers of two-handed hammers. But this is the advanced version. So that means that later there's probably going to be an advanced Crumbling Maul type as well, right? I think we're starting to get into the type of items that will be dropping in the second difficulty. I'm guessing that everything will be advanced versions, right?
Yep.
Destruction!
Reaching the end game, I guess.
Alright, let me just run back to town real quick.
I will also do it.
Wait, where'd those ironclad... Where'd that armor just go?
Huh?
Ironclad divestments.
Oh, this, sorry, you had dropped it on the ground.
I know, but are you gonna sell it or what?
No, no, you take it. If you need to drop something trash for me to make room, I'll take some trash and I'll sell it.
No, I just wanted to look at it for a second. Armor, energy shield. Okay, take it. I just wanted to see what it was. It's an armor, energy shield thing. Hybrid thing.
I had assumed it was something like basic plus armor.
Oh, I just realized what the fuck was happening earlier. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. You know what was happening earlier? I was thinking that I was like not having to do the double portal thing. You weren't in the past. You were in the sunken water place, which is in the current time. You were just in a different zone. I thought you were in the past, you know?
I see.
I thought I discovered some sort of shortcut way to get to you without having to do the double portal. No.
Well.
You weren't in that place.
If we can find an even more gargantuan mana potion or whatever, that'd be with more charges. That'd be really good. I'm on the lookout for a super mana potion.
This is like a compromise. Armor and life. Strength on there though. It's a lot of mana too. getting that exalted orb. Let me look. Do I have any rares? Alright. Sometimes I feel like, you know, I don't look at the items enough because sometimes I'll, like, be looking through after and I'll discover an item and I'm like, why the fuck did I not notice that while we were playing, you know? Like, because whenever I play Diablo or any of these games by myself, I think I play a little different because I always look at everything when I get it and I'm like, oh, look what just dropped, and I'm, like, aware of it more. But I don't want to spend as much time looking at items, but then it's an item game, so people want to see the items, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
So I should look at items, but I feel like I don't want to spend too much time doing it. But I should probably just, like, look through and see, like, even if I don't, like, what takes a long time is sorting it away. So what I think I'll do is I'll just, like, look at it and be like, oh, that's a good item, and be like, oh, there's all my rares that I got. But I'll sort it away into the proper spot later. You know, I can still, like, set him aside and look at him so people could be like, ooh, that's a cool item that he got, you know? That would make sense.
We just spent three hours looking at items before starting recording. So. Give me a moment here. I'm trying to roll some of these new items.
What are you rolling?
Just from non-magic to magic. Just to see if I get any good ones.
This is when SiRiUS wastes all of his fucking transmutation orbs on random mana flasks. That's what's happening right now. I see everything!
Trying to get a good one.
I know.
But it's no good. Do you see this robe, the ironclad vestments? Do you want to try to turn it into a magic item?
What level are you?
47.
Did you look at the flasks in the mana in our stash?
No.
So are you trying to get a better mana flask?
Yes.
Or were you just rolling your flasks in your inventory because you had them?
Yeah,
See,
they were the gargantuan ones.
So then you weren't trying to get a better mana flask. You're just wasting your shit because you have shit to waste. You're like a person with money who walks into the store and just buys random shit. It's basically.
Here's all the gargantuan mana ones.
You can make it sorted, by the way. You don't have to type gargantuan. If you click on down at the bottom, choose base type. Is this why you never look in here? Down at the bottom.
It's a huge mess.
At the bottom, click on base type. It'll remember that. All you have to do is choose mana or life. Choose one, your mana, and then scroll down to the bottom. There is your best flasks, that are all gargantuan.
There's a bigger one. Oh my god!
But you have to be 50, so those are all like Jerry found.
Wow.
It's like Jerry rigged.
Let me just check through these.
You know, there's different ways to say Jimmy rigged, and Jerry rigged, and there's another one. It's Jerry, because Jerry rigged means like there's the German version because they were called Jerrys, the Germans. Jimmy rigged is like your uncle, you know, redneck uncle's like Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy does it, you know. But there's a third one, I can't remember it now. It's all based on region or which one people use or something like that. Anyways,
we had no better mana flask.
Okay.
That was the best we had. Do you want to try rolling these new advanced derivative mitts to see what it gets?
No.
It's advanced.
Man,
it's
new.
like
you're just fucking going retarded. You're literally. Why don't you just put those orbs into the guild stash?
All right.
Look, and you just did it anyways because you're fucking a fucking retard. I can't explain to you.
You were just talking about how look advanced, got these new advanced items, and
You just rolled a fucking armor gloves. You don't even wear armor. That's how retarded you are. You know? You're literally just sitting there going like, I got blue money! I got blue money to spend! Clicking shit! That's what we're at?
I
Are we
was gonna
done?
ask you, like, how do you know these are armor gloves?
Do you want to finish this fucking
88.
area, or are you going full retard mode right now? I thought we just came here for a moment to put our shit away, and you're fucking going absolutely fucking mental. This is getting very annoying.
I'm just gonna dump the things that I was gonna try to sort away into the red tab.
And part of that process for you apparently is to just spend your fucking transmutation orbs on random junk in your inventory. That's your fucking process, apparently.
It's not good. It's not good.
But you should look at those lightning staffs in there.
Huh? No, I've already looked at those multiple times.
What about that ring? Okay, that's shit.
These have not changed because I have not leveled.
Okay, yeah. And then you're like, he's trying to tell me not to use it on the armor glove. Quickly, quickly, hurry, use it. You're gone into like a deranged fucking rabid dog mode is what this shit is, man.
It's the
He's trying to
squirrel,
trick me. He's trying to outsmart me. He's trying to trick me. He's trying to trick me into doing it. It's like, there goes your orb for absolutely no reason on an armor item you wouldn't even use.
Deranged squirrel behavior. I'm back here. I'm in here.
Oh. What the fuck? And you must have ran past me, fuck. I was waiting at the fucking portal gate.
I'm so fast.
Crush them!
Looks like pretty freaky, I would say.
I need more time.
What the fuck? Oh. I didn't realize this bridge like raised up. Cool. What advanced male sabatons, armor and evasion rating boots.
I'll identify it. I don't know.
Needs that movement speed, yeah, but for good life, whatever. They're gonna be regal orbs. Oh, the laser slice this fucking thing. I see.
Oh, a level 2 gem.
Nice.
I'll look at it back at base though. I'm not about to start doing that right now. Shit, this
Wasn't
bridge
there one?
raised here.
Wasn't there one that I wanted or something that I gave you?
You need one?
I'll just get. Yeah, I need one, but I can just get it when I get one. I don't use my.
I don't particularly have a use for it at the moment, as far as I
It's
know.
for my shield charge to make that whatever the one I removed from my shield charge that I gave you was called whatever the double one was, the second wind, but Ingenuity, I believe it's called.
On the right hand, this could form an
Ingenuity, which reduces their cooldown. 4.6 seconds instead of 6 seconds. Not bad. Whoa. Wait, so can you put a firewall down and then shoot the lightning orbs through it? Does that thing work where it adds a damage to them?
Oh, let's see.
Oh, they're on
Oh,
fire.
it does. It does.
Oh shit, so firewall
Like
still.
that.
And also your fire shit that comes down, what is it called? Firestorm? Consumes ignite and to do more damage or something, or to do like a extra shot or something. And then ignite flame wall always ignites all guaranteed or something like that. Any enemies that stand in it. Pearl ring, cast speed ring. I always want to do orb of alchemies on these. We use them all up though. That's where that other ring came from. It was an orb of alchemy, the one that you are using.
I see.
But it was what kind of ring is that actually that you have? It's like not an orb. It's not a cast speed ring. It's a elemental resistance ring, prismatic ring. But this one's a pearl ring. I used it in my other orb of alchemy on a pearl ring, but it rolled shit stats, like not a single good stat. So, but now I have another one, and it's 10% implicit. So I gotta use another orb of alchemy on it, and maybe get caster shit on it. You know.
This is this a
This looks like a boss room. The testing
a
pit.
boss or is this a side boss?
This looks like
Testing pit.
the side boss, possibly. Capture Doriani. No, this is the main boss.
At the eve of the end.
Look at this freak show.
Has finally
Flies.
come for
I got a bell on my head though. What has he got?
Here, I got a bell on my head.
Wait, I got the honey. See? I can try this shit on him now. Finally, an armor break. A one-hit armor break. Incredible. You know what that does? It makes it so when I do my slam, it does extra. Guaranteed critical and a 300% critical. Broken armor every time? Wow. Uh-oh.
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 That's not good.
And then watch the laser pattern. You want totems? You wanted totems, I think. Oh, roll. Oh, fuck! He's like, fuck your totems. I got these big explosive things.
I must save my people.
He's flying. I can't hit him.
What the hell is that?
What? He's got a
Oh my God, he's
spaceship. Oh, a robot.
He's got a robot.
Transformers. He's turning into a. He's like, call my Transformer bot. You know. Not Transformers. Sorry. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
The end of the world is now.
This house went full of bullshit.
What? How?
It seemed a little too easy, eh?
Get up!
No way. Still alive?
That's why you went into second phase.
Yeah.
I plan for every contingency.
Uh-oh, that's not
Oh,
good. Oh,
fuck
no,
no.
no, 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 no,
That
no,
was
no.
a bad.
Bad.
That was so bad.
Destruction.
Oh, fuck, what is this robot? Super robot.
This is not over yet.
Destruction!
Why is he above me
Oh,
right now?
no,
He's
oh,
to
no,
drop
he's
on
trying
me.
to drop on you. Humpty Dumpty, motherfucker. Fuck your lasers.
Robot is insane. He uses all type of elementals, by the way.
Oh, God.
One death is nothing for the great.
Oh, God, the laser, he's fucking sniping. He's sniping. I think the totems should just go to work on him while I'm not near him.
The destruction.
Break.
I like how my fire range just keeps working on him the whole time, though.
Yeah,
Super useful.
just hitting him anywhere as long as he's on the screen.
Just the whole time, the whole map. Oh, what is he doing?
Trying to find a target to drop on. I think he's pooping.
You think you can run?
Travel to cruel difficulty. Holy shit.
Not now.
That's the end
End
boss?
boss
No
of the
way.
fucking game.
No way.
How could this happen? All I've done,
No, that's not possible.
I
What?
sacrificed.
Your
What?
people cannot be saved. History is
Oh, I saw a
already
video.
written. You can stay here and die, or come with us and help save the future.
The legacy of the Var must be protected. I do know of a way to contain the beast.
Let's just start talking then. My friend here isn't exactly the peacemaking type.
If only I had more time. There is an
Talk
ancient
to him.
weapon. A weapon that was used against corruption from a civilization lost to the ages. I have
So
one.
will you help us?
I suppose I must. It is too late for
This
us.
era is over.
This era, but the fact that you are here, a living I will.
I've got
come
time
to
for
your
this shit.
era.
It's settled.
We're
Skip.
Time.
we're 3,000 years behind. I don't have time for this shit. All right.
I swear I've seen
to-
a video where there's another super boss someone was fighting. I think it was the Elon Musk video. It was not the Act 2 boss. It was not this boss. So is there some other like mega insane boss? Maybe it's only on cruel difficulty. I don't know.
It might be that on cruel difficulty they have the same areas, but the bosses are slightly different, or
Something.
and then I also know that after. Well, I'm not gonna tell you anything. Let's just say there's an end game part after the campaign. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, it could have also been a trial, the
That's-
second trial boss. Or
Oh,
something.
right. But I think the fact that you're saying Elon Musk was doing it makes me think like
Yeah.
he's doing some end game shit, which is probably like not the end game of the campaign part, but the other end game part, which you have yet to see and discover, and you will see soon enough because we will reach it.
Wait, so that's all you can do here?
Yes, enter the time portal. Where's that shit?
I think you have to teleport there because this is just back out of the arena or back into the arena.
I don't
Oh,
think.
which means that when you do this, you can't clear the rest of this area. It's kind of a bit annoying. But was there anything else even in here? I don't think so.
Nope. Nothing else here.
Very good, very good. I didn't realize we were so close to the end game.
I know,
I mean, other than cruel difficulty.
but I still felt too easy. Don't you think?
Yes, with my new skill of
I think it was because we just became more powerful all of a sudden.
yeah, but then just the fire thing raining the whole time. All I have to do is run away. It just rains.
And then I switched all my shit to totems, and guess what I was doing the whole time? Totems and running away. And then the other thing I did is I made my armor breaker shit very powerful, and I was going in. Guess how many times I had to hit him to break his armor? Once. That's how good I made it.
Holy shit.
And then when I do my big slam on him, I would like run away to do it from range. Right, entering the portal.
Oh, you restart.
This
You take the
is
time portal back to the beginning.
Hey, look, we're in this place in co-op together. Why are you
Yep.
you're crawling around on the ground like you're
What? I'm standing in my screen.
You're still crawling on my screen. You're crawling around like a fucking freak. Look at this shit. You're teleporting around too. You're like, I just want to do this. Bam!
putting
Kill
Toddler
this.
Superman
Kill
powers?
with fucking fire. Burn this fucking freak.
fuck? They still got some things to fix.
Okay, now
Eh?
you're standing. So just in that area. Wounded man. Remember this guy?
I would appreciate
Yeah.
it if you could.
Let's at least get to town.
You still couldn't save him. You still couldn't save him. It's like we already knew it was coming. All right, let's kill this Hillock. His name is not Hillock, but that's the name of the one in Path of Exile 1.
I see.
You didn't even know what was coming. You didn't know what was coming with all these skills. Actually, wait. My resistance is lower? No.
Mine are lower, yes. My cold is lower, my lightning's lower, my fire is lower, everything's lower. Not too much. but a
Chaos
bit.
is not, though, right? Chaos is not.
Chaos is not for some reason. Interesting.
I think they went down for this in this mode. So that commotion, I'll put some totems over there.
Single river hag. She was actually hard to be killed on the other previous river hags, so yeah, this will be really nice once the full 6 acts are out. I can't wait to see what they add, but it's going to be like, what, half a year?
Yeah.
Still have to do the trial and stuff, though.
Oh, no, you have to get to the end of it.
Oh, what? We have to get back all the way back?
Yeah, you have to get to the end of this cruel difficulty.
Oh, so we could have done the trial, but since we didn't and we ended the shit,
No,
now we have to get back there to do it again?
No, to get to the end game content.
What is the end game content?
It's a whole new world.
You tell me there's new actual play areas? I don't believe it.
It's a whole new world. Can you paint with all the
I don't believe it
colors
because
of
they're not
the
going to add
wind?
new play content until the final.
No, but the way that they did it on purpose is they did the end game content because they didn't want people to get to the end and have nothing to do until the game came out. So what they did is
They can replay Cruel, and then they can replay Cruel Plus, and then, you know.
yeah, but they added end game content is what they did.
Okay.
So then
More heavier bosses and stuff?
I don't know how to tell you. It's a whole new world.
Okay. Alright, is it good? Am I going to enjoy it?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
As long as she screams Sodomite Flames, which she just seems to scream, that's always good. Sodomite Flames! She actually screamed Solarized Flame.
But so I suggest
Sodomite's Flames.
we get through the areas faster. So how do you get through an area faster? How do you speed up?
Don't explore every single spot.
So yeah, and here we only really have to find is this miller. So it's got a kind of logical shape to the beach, you know. Right up there, actually. It's gotta be up here.
By the way, my little recharge thingies have been helping me quite a bit. They're dropping.
Oh right, that's the other thing you got. I totally
Okay.
forgot to talk about that. What is it called?
That's why I never died in this last area at all.
This is actually important. I totally forgot about this. It's a witch skill.
Yes.
You can use witch skills on sorceress. You just need to cut the gem. You just need to make sure you can. You just need to realize you can do it. Basically, the only limit because most classes like a mercenary will have like crossbow, and then you can use a crossbow on another character, but now you can only use the crossbow skills.
The skill.
The skill is called Grim Feast, and it says.
Holy Spirit needed though.
Well, what is actually? Feeds on corpses to bolster your energy shield, while active enemies and reviving minions that die in your presence, which is more for like the witch, but even just dying enemies around you.
Even the little flame skulls.
They drop. Oh, they count too. Oh
Beat their
shit!
minions, yeah.
Yeah, holy shit! Every time your fire things die, you drop grim remnants everywhere. Okay, so when you pick those up,
I've seen them a lot.
you get energy shield, which is 60 energy shield per remnant, and when you pick them up, it's like instant recovery too, right? And
Yes.
you can also overflow. Can you hold Alt on overflow? What does that part say? Overflow. Recovery, which overflows its maximum, can be recovered up to twice that maximum. So if you have...
I saw it at like 1300 earlier. Look, it's at 1234 right now.
Oh, 1234 out of 1100. Holy shit, yeah. So you can go all the way up to 2200. It's crazy.
Yep.
And then you can start to fight that way. If you're doing really good at dodging and everything for a while, you can get... But does it recover instantly? Like as soon as you run over it, it'll like...
It goes 60 up, like really. It recharges at the rate of your recharge rate, but 60 is pretty quick to recharge.
Right, it doesn't have to wait for that delay or whatever.
Yeah, there's no delay. It's like your recharge rate, yeah.
Rannoch, is that you?
Wow.
Feel my rock! Stay back! Don't do this!
shows how overpowered we are before or at the beginning we have nothing.
Need more time.
I can't even bring my fucking mana shield down.
I love this
Constant
one
fire rain never ends.
one hit fucking armor break shit. So amazing. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brown. It was me or you.
So much goodies. Now notice how these shards or regal shards and stuff are dropping much faster now. In this area.
Well done. Please come inside.
By the way, so those minions, they do have to die. They do have to be killed by an enemy. Little skulls to get the thing to drop, you know?
Oh yeah.
Father, you're
Yeah, so it's not
alive.
just when they disappear and die. They have to be
Killed.
killed. Yes.
Okay. There's a thing you can add to your skulls that says when they run out of life they explode. I wonder if that makes it count as a kill.
I think it's on there. No, it doesn't count. Mine, it's on there.
I see. Level 11. You know what I'm looking for?
The particular dark now, if you could channel
Yes.
your violence against this devourer.
We have no hooded one here yet.
Count must die.
To identify.
He has done to us.
Back to peasant mode.
You must have some
Use all those
I've
scrolls.
collected these over time. What do you think?
Sorry, what's that?
Nothing.
I gotta just stash stuff.
So basically, if we play through this cruel mode, I'll see the new endgame content, and then when the final comes out, I will play as probably as a ranger or a mercenary. I want to try a shooting type.
But see, that's the point where it would be maybe less valuable to play. Well, I don't know, because it's the new content. I guess you do care about the content more than I do. I mean, the levels. I mean, the scenery. Because
Yeah.
that's what they're going to be changing the most, is the new scenery. But then, yeah, you'd have to use a new character class. And they're going to be adding 6 character classes. So I guess it's like...
I might even use some new type, yeah.
Yeah. And the difference will be that now, when you reach this point, instead of having to replay the 3, you would have... Now you'd be entering Act 4, and then 5 and 6, you know?
Yeah.
And then when you reach the end game content, it'd still be the same, but... So, maybe what we do the next time when we play it is when we reach the end game content, maybe we wouldn't do it that time or something as much. We'd probably just stop, because we'd like already done that shit. I don't know. Depends on if they add. They probably might add shit, so...
I'm curious to find out.
All right.
Then between this game, finishing with this game, and the final coming out, I would like to play Titan Quest 1.
Alright. Quickly stash all your stuff. Quickly stash. Holy shit. Sorrow Star Advanced Twig Circlet. 110 Energy Shield Helmet with 14% rarity. Fucking starting off strong on the new item tiers. Hell yeah. See this shit? You want... What's your helmet? Energy Shield?
It's Energy Shield,
What are you wearing that for?
Maximum Life, some Mana, Intelligence.
Okay, so this one is... Okay, you have... So you would lose the max life because you don't want... This one doesn't have any. But this one has 110 energy shield and it hasn't been boosted yet. So this would probably be like 150, 160. It also has 14% rarity of items found and 11% critical hit chance. Should I buy it? That seems pretty good.
Yes, buy it.
I'm gonna buy it because I might just... Even if you don't use it, I might use it on my sorceress or something. Now let's rush this shit quick. You ready?
What are we rushing?
Stick to the carrots.
Here. as fast as we can go. Kill the bosses, only the bosses. Ignore everything.
Wait,
Ignore
how
side.
far do you want to go? I thought this would be a great place to stop.
I just want to see how fast we can kill this boss and see if he's any hard. This one.
Oh, okay.
This one
You
boss.
said bosses, and I was like, what?
Just go as
Let's
hard
get to the
as.
second chapter.
How fast can you go? You know, that's the question. If you focus. And I want to see how difficult this is. The advanced fur plate. Whoa, drool. Whoa, drool. Whoa, drool dead.
They're dropping yellow items all day long. Kind of cool.
Is that what's gonna happen, you think?
I think so.
They
I mean,
have
I've already
dropped-
picked up multiple since the start.
Explorer armor. Is there,
Another one.
is there brigand mace there? Yeah.
Yes. Do you want to look at it?
No. Oh, yeah. Yes. We got some sort of thing
Found
here.
a fancy belt.
A hag here. I remember these hags from the beginning of the game, actually. What's that? Show me.
Found a fancy belt, but I'll look at it once we're back in town.
Show me the mace, though.
Here's a super high evasion rating, just randomly dropped armor.
Holy shit.
This is the kind of shit that's gonna be dropping now.
Because it's the advanced. Yeah, so it's gonna be that's gonna be your new fucking favorite keyword, apparently, is advanced. It's, I kind of don't like it, honestly. Is that, because, you know,
Yeah.
in Diablo 2, they didn't just call the second tier of every item advanced. It's like they named it, they gave it new names, even if they use the same art. It's a lazy version. Advanced, but it's a placeholder, because I bet you they're gonna make, because in Diablo, it was kind of even lazier, the fact that they reused the art 3 times. So I bet you they're going to make a whole new tier of weapons that are going to have their own art. And that's why the placeholder ones just say advanced, because it's placeholder. Alright, so let's keep going though. Where's this boss? You know, there's this boss over here. That wolf hag or whatever, remember? First boss. The wolf
Yeah.
hag.
Banner remnants dropping
I don't
shield
s-
remnants dropping everywhere.
I don't see them, so
Yeah, you don't see them out there everywhere, yeah. It's quite useful.
what do they look like?
Like little white
Let's look at
little
your.
ghosty
Let's watch
things.
your
Here, I'll
screen
show
for a
you
bit.
how to kill these ones.
Watch your screen for a bit.
See them? There's one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And when you pick up, okay, they just get sucked into you. Okay,
I'm already beyond my shield limit.
nice.
This area is too easy, obviously. It's area 1. I'm sure Act 2 will be quite hard.
Yeah, it's probably like the end feels difficult. End of first difficulty or whatever, you know. And then this one, here's the hag. This one probably is gonna feel easy at the beginning, but then it'll probably ramp up quickly in difficulty. The era of the Rotten Pack. Here we go.
Rotten a bitch!
Oh, whoops.
Oh, she has a lot of health. Rotten dropping so hard.
Yeah. No chance. All right, the head grants 10% permanent cold resist. Look at that. 49%.
Oh shit, nice.
And then we just run this way. Remember the side area over here where you run to kill the worm?
Oh yeah.
We don't need to do that. Fuck that. We're just looking for the next area. The worm thing, it'll probably give you like a support gem as a reward, so you don't actually need to do it. Big orb.
A rarity.
It's like me dropping very often now, I realize.
It's this way, I think, maybe?
So far, this difficulty is not cool yet.
Right, and that doesn't feel
Oh, I'm not
cool.
explained. Sorry. Streamed it again. Hilarious.
There you go. The Growler would go. Because in Path of Exile 1, the people would do these things called races, right? And so
The Growlwood has changed.
the Growler
Not for the better.
has changed. What?
Oh.
I don't think so. He said that. I think he would have said it the first time too. Oh, fuck no.
Crush them!
So you do these things called races. You try to get as far as you can, as fast as you can, and literally like the top 3 people who got the highest level, like experience gained, would win prizes, like really good prizes, and like exclusive cosmetic prizes that no one else can get. So very, very good for people who want to be super special, you know?
Yeah.
And then the races would be things like get as far as you can. Well, no, so it's not as far as you can. It's just how fast of a... Well, I guess sometimes they would say reach the furthest area, but first person reach the furthest area or something like that, you know? But it could also be just the level experience, and then the further you get, the faster you can level. So it kind of becomes a question of like, hey, wait, let's get this cauldron right here. It becomes a question of like pacing yourself. Are you going too far forward because now you can't do enough damage, so you're like going slow, you know?
It's been many years. There's the witch.
And some people would get really good at racing and just getting as far as they can, as fast as they can, level-wise, and also like area-wise. Slam this bitch. Whoa.
Holy shit, you died so fast.
Seems no
Yeah.
one safe from corruption.
I'll take that Gallad staff. Or can you identify it? I got it actually. Cast speed. Oh, thank you. All right. What's this? No, I can't carry that shit. But I can always make room. Can you carry that shit? So then we just gotta find the checkpoint here real quick. Anyways, my point is that if we do play this cool difficulty, we should try to go through it faster. And
Yeah, I agree. Since we've already seen it all.
what should slow us down the most should be like if we can't beat an area because we're too weak, and then you have to try and beat the boss. You know, fighting the boss a few times might slow us down, but it shouldn't be fully clearing areas. Basically, is my point. It should save us a lot of time.
I've no more room.
And I'm full. Can we sell?
Yeah. No, not allowed. No.
I don't have
I need
the extra space thing you have,
to Titan inventory. Yeah.
which means you have
I love
basically
it.
2 extra big items you can get.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love it. Oh, I can't identify it. Okay, stash. I'm just stashing it.
Okay, fine. I'll do that. I'll do that as well. I'll just stash and then I'll identify later. I'll sell off camera. Not waste time.
Yes. And then it becomes kind of like, especially if you're playing co-op, like if we'd be playing with Jerry, we'd all be going in different directions maybe instead of sticking together, and it'd just be like, okay, I found the exit, it's over here, and then
Sounds good to me.
which I think is this way, by the way.
5-minute delay. Sounds good to me. What is this right here? Grim Tangle here. Is that what we're trying to get to?
Oh, is that the waypoint? Where the fuck did you go? I must have ran right past it.
You.
Ran right around it. Holy shit. Okay.
Is that the one?
Yeah. That's it. Just trying to find this checkpoint so we don't have to redo this next time. Or wait, where's the waypoint? Oh, maybe that's no, that's not the waypoint. We gotta find the waypoint. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Well, do you know what a waypoint is?
Yeah, but I forgot where
I
I forgot where it goes or whatever.
We just gotta find it so we can save it. Progress.
This one she screams, sometimes she screams, rain and flame! Also pretty good.
When you use Firestorm?
Yeah. Rain and flame!
Destruction!
My guy screams, destruction! Love it.
I'm not ready.
He also screams a lot, I'm not ready. Because like, I always try to use skills before they're ready.
Oh yeah. Yeah, mine always screams, not enough mana! Not enough mana! You hear that a lot on my game.
I need more time. Oh, another pearl ring, cast speed ring, nice. Shit, man. Checkpoint.
So actually, I discovered that overall with this, is that the red veil? Is that where we're going?
Does that have a waypoint? That does have a waypoint.
I think that's the one. The Tangled one is like the little optional side boss.
But you need
underground shit.
you need to get this
Not
waypoint,
my ancestors,
but we also need to go
but
get the
I
other
still
waypoint too.
respect their valor.
Okay.
Otherwise, you need to re-clear it. This
Okay.
because there will be one that's right next to the hooded guy. Isn't that? Or am I thinking of the wrong place now? Can't remember. It's been too long since we were at the beginning.
That
of the game.
here, or is that in the red veil? I think it is in here.
I need more
I
time.
think it is in here. I don't remember.
It's been too long since we were at the beginning.
Oh, what I was saying is, you know, with the lightning bolt, the lightning staff, you do have to constantly stop.
Right?
To constantly stop moving so you can attack, which is a major
Because you need to be
letdown.
like pew pew
This
pew
one-
pew pew. That one you just shoot it.
Yes. This one, these are flying, and I'm moving a lot more, so I was taking way less damage. I noticed.
Well, in a
During
way,
the boss fight and stuff.
it forces you not to be able to overcast because you only get the benefit from the first cast of it, right? So it's more just
For the main benefit, yes. So it is better for me than lightning bolt was. Yes.
oh, okay.
Stood in that poison, and the poison damaged me so fucking fast.
Wait, what do
in
you mean?
this difficulty?
What do you mean the main benefit or whatever did you say?
The main benefit being unleashed, so that it does nine
Oh,
orbs
okay,
at
but
the first time.
But I'm talking about Firestorm.
Oh, no, I was talking about the other one.
Firestorm, it encourages you to only use it once because if you use it twice, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So you basically just
Oh
want
no, but I was talking about the orb one as well compared to lightning bolt.
yeah.
Got a big time freak. Where is he? Is he dead already?
No, he's about to be. About to be
Oh, he's heading
slammed
between the trees.
straight back to hell. I got another exalted orb.
Now we're gonna be getting those.
Support
Here's
gem
another
too.
Uncut 2.
See, for me, I don't mind replaying in difficulties. Like in Diablo 2, there's 3 difficulties. And the reason I don't mind it is because the loot in general gets better. And like, I always wondered this with Titan Quest because I never actually played Titan Quest into the higher difficulty. And I always wondered, like, are there actually good, unique items in Path of Exile? Or not Path of Exile, in Titan Quest? I just never played it far enough because they wouldn't be in the first half of the game. They'd be in the second half of the game. All the good items even in Diablo 2 are like in the second playthrough of the game, you know?
What happened here?
And like,
This shade.
You should have gave it a chance, like Diablo. You never gave it a chance.
I know.
The old magics will protect me.
Could be as good as Diablo for all you know.
I think it also had 3 difficulties, and I think I only played through 2 of them or something like that. And then I was just like, okay, I can't play this 3 times or something like that. It's how I felt about it. I don't know. I don't remember why, but there was another thing I was gonna say. I forget now. The items. I think. What about the items? Oh, I remember now. I need to look at my one skill. My skill gem. I look at when it unlocks because I'm going to reach that soon. My character level is 48, and do you have any of those skill gems? Actually, we have them. I have them. I just need like any gem, like this level 11 skill gem. I think it's level 14 or something like that. It's 13. Ancestral Warrior Totem, level 13. Level 52 required, so I'm 48. So once I reach 52, so I'm almost there. So this is what I'm talking about, though. So you went the whole game, right? But you didn't have some of the best skills yet. Like this Ancestral Warrior Totem.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that for so long. And so that's going to change the way the game plays because I'm going to have those instead of the... You know?
I don't know why I expected that by the end of, like, third act I would have access to the
everything.
Second and third tier stuff, which doesn't make sense.
That's why they're saving third tier uncut support gems. That's like
you don't even find one until
But think about, like, they're probably saving the best support abilities, like actual effects, and for the last tier, right? The third tier. It's probably gonna be the best shit over there. So, like this Ancestral Warrior Totem, I'm pretty sure the way that this works is you can socket. This is a meta gem, it says. Place one or more skill gems into this meta gem's sockets in the skills panel. This socketed skills will be incorporated into the meta gem's effect. So not only does this motherfucker slam his giant hammer down, like I was saying, right? This totem, right?
Yeah.
He does whatever move I attach to him. So you know that Sunder attack that I do, the giant slam? With the jagged rock shit that comes out of it, the big slam that I do?
Yeah.
I can make the totem do that. Or if I want
very nice.
If I want the totem to do magma eruption, I can make it do that or whatever, you know? Isn't that cool? You can actually customize your totem, your warrior totem, to do any of your own effects from like where you place them. That's gonna make the game so much cooler for me. And there's another move called Hammer of the Gods, which is coming, which is a giant hammer that comes out of the sky. Like a gigantic hammer.
Oh, I want to see that one. That sounds pretty cool.
It can't be evaded, it says.
Look at some of my tier 3 stuff, like mobility, 30% less movement speed penalty while using supported skills.
Talking about support gems? Yeah.
Yeah. Third tier. So does this imply that I can cast and move 30% less impeded as I'm casting and stuff?
Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, because you start moving so while you're casting it. Yep. That's pretty cool.
Lightning Mastery, just +1 level to all.
Oh, that's good shit. Skill. Yeah.
This is like the...
What's super critical?
End tier.
What's super critical? 100% increased critical damage bonus. Support skills have 20%. Oh yeah, so that makes your critical a 300% critical damage instead of a 200% critical damage. Like, you know, instead of double damage, your crits do triple damage, but lower crit chance.
Super critical.
Pretty cool. There's this skill called Heft. Heft. Maximum physical damage. Look at that. More maximum physical damage.
Man of Bounty.
I see. It means maximum because there's a low end and a high end of a physical damage. So the high end goes up, the low end stays the same. So then its random range becomes wider. Lightning exposure. Extraction. Oh, as chaos damage. Look at that. Nice. Oh, support skills sacrifice 10% of life on use.
Damn.
Oh shit. What's elemental discharge? Cannot inflict freeze, shock, or ignite. Consume freeze, shock, ignite on hit to trigger elemental discharge. Okay, and then if you hold on Alt, you have to mouse over that other part, yeah. It does... Critical hit chance 10%. Consuming freeze deals 30 to 50% of your intelligence as cold damage. Consuming ignite deals 35 to 55 of your intelligence as fire damage. Consuming shock deals 1 to 80% of your intelligence as lightning damage. Your intelligence is like 100.
Yeah.
So you do like 80 damage, 55 damage, 50 damage. When does it actually happen? Sorry, what?
What was it?
Elemental discharge. So it just consumes. That is a lot of extra damage. I'm realizing it's a small amount, but it's if you consume a lot of those. Like if all the enemies are ignited, and then you use this, and then all the ignites are consumed or whatever, then it just does a bunch of damage, finishing everything off. I don't know. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Neural overload. Look at that fucking skill. Neural overload. Oh. Electrocute primed enemies on hit. Primed for electrocution. Nearby enemies are marked when they're primed for electrocution. Oh, they have to have at least 40% electrocution buildup. Okay. So if you start electrocuting them... so this means that they get electrocuted way sooner. I think that's what that means. Some shit like that. Anyways, that's cool. Can you show...
Yeah, that's,
Can you check something, though? Can you, try and cut this? Or, come back to town, or whatever. Or I'll come to you, actually.
You'll come here? Okay.
Yeah, take this. And just, like, cut this. Start cutting that, 11, or whatever. And I look at the bottom. What are your level 13 skills? Eye of Winter, Flame Blast, Projectile Cold, fires 8 charged projectiles in spiral when projectile ends. If you hold down
It's
Alt,
similar to the thing in Diablo 2 when you had the giant ice thing at the end.
if you hold down Alt,
Here.
hold down Alt, and you mouse over the little, just a tiny little play button in the top right corner. See that? You can actually get it to play even if you don't have it. They've added this play button somehow. You see it.
This is like that one Diablo skill I was using.
Holy shit, that's the fucking frozen orb. Oh my god. Eye of Winter. Okay. Alright, Eye of Winter. That was my favorite skill in the fucking Diablo 2.
It looked better in Diablo 2. It looked more fat ass, you know what I mean, in Diablo 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Or what's the other
They
skills?
didn't quite capture the magic here.
They capture too much, they'll get sued. No, I don't know. What's the other skills, though? Flame Blast?
That's a pretty good one.
I don't like have to hold it, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure you can make it faster.
It's like your thing, you have to wait 4 seconds for it to do the explosion.
Yep.
The longer you hold it, the more powerful, basically.
I got rid of that skill, though, because of that. I can't hold that shit that
Yeah.
long. Lightning Conduit.
Oh, now that's a proper lightning spell, finally.
Strikes all enemies in a cone in front of you.
It's like lightning staff, but like actually multiple. This is what I've been waiting for.
It goes forward, going like... Yeah, that's awesome. Lightning Conduit.
Good shit.
Alright, so there's the good shit coming up.
Okay, yeah.
Is there a fourth one? There's a fourth one.
That looks good.
because this game ultimately is more about skills. So I do like that they kept the skills interesting. Like, imagine if you were just replaying the same shit, but it was like the same skills, you know, or like imagine there was the same skills, but they just did twice the effect or something like that. That wouldn't be good either.
This was a general curse. It slows the enemies down, and then they take extra elemental damage of all types.
Oh, I remember that. That was like one of my favorite curses on the Witch and Path of Exile 1. Temporal chains, it slows them.
Yep. A good curse one. Alright. Alright, so...
Yeah.
Do we just go back to town and...
We can just
stop,
quit.
or what?
We literally just quit here, but
Okay. I gotta put stuff
I
away.
want to show. I was gonna show my one last thing. Where's that? Can you throw me that gem back? Sorry, that uncut gem back. I just wanted to look at the Hammer of God's video because I just realized I can click that thing. You know, I forgot I could click the play on there.
Hammer of the Gods.
Hammer of the
calls
Gods.
down a giant hammer.
A
to crush
giant
your
hammer, he
enemies.
says.
After a delay, the hammer will slam into the ground and deal massive damage.
This hammer is
based
bigger
on
than
your
my
weapon.
character, by the way.
Hammer of the Gods calls down a giant hammer to crush.
I
your
love
enemy.
it. It's bigger than my character, yo.
First place I've seen that was Resident Evil 5, when the villager giant brutes had those huge hammer things.
Oh shit.
First time I've seen giant hammers like
The
that.
ancestral warrior totem will attack for you. Using
This is
mace
probably in many
skills that
games
you have
before that. That's
socketed
just where I
into it.
first remember.
You can socket skills to the ancestral warrior totem in the skill generator.
It's amazing. The ancestral totem one is so amazing. You can whatever skill you socket into it, it will use. It's so cool. That gives you like, you know, now you're setting up your little squad or little party of I don't know. I like totems. I like the totems stuff in the first game too. Look at my bell head.
Soon you'll have your fist totem. That's the one I've been wanting to see.
Yep. All right. Next time.